80. What is the hydronium ion concentration, the H3O plus concentration, in a solution of 0.25 molar CH3CO2H and 0.030 molar of NaCH3CO2? They gave us a balanced equation, and they gave us a pK, actually not a pKa, they gave us a Ka value. Okay, so the first thing that I'm going to do is I'm going to just list what we have out here. So we have 0.25 molarity of CH3CO2H, and then we have a concentration of 0.030 molarity of NaCH3CO2. Now the first thing is to notice that since I have a metal here, I have Na, this is classified as a salt. And for a salt, we have to basically strip away the component that we don't care about. Now there's two components here, and maybe what I should have done, just to kind of color code this, whoops, I'll maybe put the Na in red. Because the two components is the Na, right? And then the CH3CO2. Now, the question is, which one of these components is going to make the buffer system? Now, a buffer system is when you have concentrations, you have numbers of both an acid and a conjugate base, or a base and a conjugate acid. Now, up top here, I see that I have CH3CO2H. You always want to pick the one that looks very similar. So between the Na and the CH3CO2, which one would be the right pair with CH3CO2H? Yeah, it would be the CH3CO2. So I only care about this component. And if we look at it, this has one less hydrogen, right? It doesn't have this hydrogen at the end. So this would have to be the base, and this would have to be the acid. Okay, the hard part is over. Maybe I'll just put that here. And now we just say, if you want, get rid of the sodium. We're only looking at the CH3CO2 and this, right? And since they are conjugates of each other, they're conjugates. And since we have amounts of both of them, this is a buffer system. And when we think of buffers, especially if they're asking for a acidic component, we always like to use a really, really easy formula. It's way better than doing the ice tables. And that is the Henderson Hasselbach equation, which is this one right here. Maybe I'll make this a little bit bigger. So I would just memorize this equation. pH equals the pKa plus the log of the concentration of the base divided by the concentration of the acid. That's why we have to have two amounts. Now we just automatically said what was the acid or the base. So we know that the acid is going to be the 0.25 molarity. And the base is going to be the 0.03 molarity. Keep in mind that in this, you can only use molarity or you can use moles. You cannot use grams. So you can either get it into molarity or moles. Now, the next thing is that, okay, in this case we can solve for a pH, but I need to know a pKa. But they gave me a Ka value. So I can use this equation down here, pKa equals negative log of Ka, to solve for the pKa. So maybe I could just bring this up and just say that, okay, they did tell me that I had a Ka value of 1.8 times 10 to the negative fifth. So I can just plug this in to solve for the pKa, and that would be the number that goes here. So let's try it out. pKa equals the negative log of 1.8 times 10 to the negative fifth. Okay. So negative log 1.8 times 10 to the negative fifth. I get 4 4.74. And that's going to be the number that goes here. Now I can solve for the pH. Keep in mind that the log is the button on the calculator. So we could just say pH equals 4.74 plus the log of the base divided by the acid. 0.030 divided by 0.25. And this formula is really cool because you could probably plug all this in once into the calculator and your calculator will understand what you're trying to do. So let's just see. I'm just going to plug it all in and let's get a pH value. So the log of 0.03 divided by 0.25. And I'm going to add that to 4.74. And I get rounded to 3 sig figs, I guess we'll say 3.8. I mean, technically we're not at the right answer yet, so let's just extend it out. Let's just say 3.819. Yeah, that's good enough. Okay, so we found a pH. But just make sure they wanted the H3O plus concentration. They didn't want the pH, right? But I can use that because if we just state that H3O plus is the same thing as H plus, because they're synonymous with each other. Remember the formula that we learned all the way in the beginning of this chapter. H plus equals 10 to the negative pH. So if I just kind of blow these lines away, and I use this formula, right, we just found the pH. The pH is 3.1819. 3.1819. No, 3.819. So I can say that H plus is all I got to do is 10 to the negative 3.819. And then I have my answer. So 10 to the negative 3.819. We'll say 1.5 times 10 to the negative fourth molarity. And maybe if I just kind of pull this a little bit down. There we go. Beautiful. There's your H3O plus concentration, or H plus, it's the same thing. So 1.5 times 10 to the negative fourth. And there you go, guys. I really hope this helped. Let me know in the comments. Subscribe to the channel. I hope you guys are having a great day out there, and I will talk to you soon. Okay, bye-bye.